Hello everyone, thank you so much for being here with this weekly collective charm reading. I'm so thankful for you being here supporting my channel, and welcome to anyone who is new here and welcome back to anyone who has been here before. So this week the reading will be for Monday the 5th of July, and that's through the whole week up until Sunday the 11th of July. It's a collective reading for all zodiac signs, just really good positive motivational messages, some messages of divine inspiration and guidance for all of us throughout the week of the 5th to the 11th of July. So let's dive straight in and see what charms we get for the week. So I'm just going to bring my mixing cup over here, and let's go in and see what messages we'll get for this coming week. I hope you've all had a really good week. We're really well and truly into halfway through the year, and I feel like it's been a really positive one so far. So hopefully you're all having a really good positive week, and we can keep that high vibrational positive energy going for the rest of this week as well. So let's dive in, and I'm excited to see what charms we get for this coming week. Okay, it felt like quite a few were coming out there, so this will be an interesting one, I think. So for anyone who doesn't want to hear all the clatter and the noise of me mixing up the charms, then please do feel free to go ahead and lower your volume temporarily so I can give these a good mix, and then we'll cast the charms and we'll take a look at what's coming up for us this week. Wow, yeah, there's a lot going on for us here. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in. We'll take a closer look at what's going on with our charms. Okay, everybody, hopefully you can all see the board clearly there with all our fantastic charms. And we have a lot of charms for this week, and I'm seeing some fantastic ones as well. So I'm really excited to get into this reading. So where to begin? There's a lot going on. So what I want to start with up here is the candlestick. So we have the candlestick representing socializing. So it's really about getting out there. We get this a lot lately, and I think we've all had a really difficult couple of years. We've been very restricted in being able to go out and socialize, and so now perhaps as we're slowly starting to move forward through all of these difficult times that everybody's been experiencing, we're really starting to feel the need to get out and be more sociable. So we're definitely getting this quite often now in a lot of our readings. So it's really about going out, socializing and meeting up with friends and family and loved ones, and also for some of you it may be meeting new people as well. And we definitely have an indication of that, because here we have the jingle bell as well, and that is representative of something or someone special coming in. So maybe that getting yourself back out there and socializing again is bringing in something special, a special opportunity, or particularly someone special for you. So for anyone looking at getting back out into dating, that could be something for you happening for you this week. You could be meeting new people, and perhaps something or someone special is coming in for you there. For others also, it's really just reminding us to go out and make the most of being able to socialize and connect with our loved ones and our friends and family again, because it's a very special opportunity to be able to do that and to be able to get back out and connect with people again. So alongside that, we do have an initial, and this is, if I can focus it, it is the letter B, which I'm so sorry you can't see very well there, but it is the letter B, if you can just about make that out. And that again could be an initial for a person, a place, an experience or opportunity, or even an occupation for some of you. So please just take it as it resonates. It may not be for everyone. Moving over here into this corner, so we have the parrot. And the parrot is all about repetition. So it could be that many of you are seeing repeating cycles and you're feeling the need to let go of those repetitive cycles. So it's really about releasing anything negative that no longer serves you, and maybe looking at things from a different perspective, trying something new, changing up your routine. It could be as simple as taking a different route to work, maybe changing your exercise routine. It really could be something different for everyone, but it's possible that by breaking that cycle, it could really bring in some other positive changes into your life as well. So continuing to go around and around in circles on some of those old behaviors and patterns, it means that perhaps we restrict ourselves in not being able to see new opportunities come forward for us. On the other hand, the parrot can sometimes represent the need to repeat certain patterns. If we're starting something new and it doesn't feel familiar to us, it sometimes just is a reminder that maybe some of you may need to continue repeating certain patterns of behaviour until it becomes more familiar for you and you become more confident with it. So that could be a specific message for some of you. Just up here in the corner above the parrot, we do have another initial, and this time, please focus on my letters. I'm sorry they're not very clear. I went dark there, sorry. I don't know what happened. This is a letter W, not that you can see what's going on with it. I'm so sorry. This is a letter W, which again could be the initial of a person, a place, an occupation, or an opportunity or experience. And just below the parrot there, we have, this is interesting because we have the sheriff's badge, and on top of the sheriff's badge we had the Libra charm, which are also the scales of justice as well. So the sheriff's badge can mean a couple of different things. It can mean literally for some of you that this may be a legal matter, which is interesting that we're seeing it here with the scales of justice, because the tarot card for Libra is, I believe, the justice card, I think. And so with the sheriff's badge representing for some of you possibly a legal issue or matter that's been ongoing, that maybe this is coming to a point where justice will prevail, maybe, hopefully, and that may be coming to an end for some of you now. But it also could be the sheriff's badge. I like to read it as an opportunity to rewrite your own rules. So it could be literally throwing out the old rule book, which is what we have here with the parrot. Sorry, let me put these down so we can focus. So what we have there with the parrot, it could be that you're wanting to throw away the old rule book, get rid of those old repeating cycles, and recreate your own new laws and your own new rules. And it could be a Libra energy here. You could be a Libra, or it could be that a Libra energy is coming in for some of you here. And it's about creating that balance in your life and rewriting the rules so that you get to live your absolute best possible life. So definitely an interesting little part here, a little section of the board, because again, like I said, it could literally represent a legal issue for some of you, and the fact that you have the scales of justice coming in here could be bringing you results finally. And for others, it could just be literally like I said, just throwing out the rule book and starting again, creating a balanced life for yourself, bringing in your own guidance and your own rules. And also the Sheriff's Badge is really about honesty and trust as well. So for some of you, you have the Libra zodiac sign there. It could be about trusting someone, particularly a Libra in your life at the moment. So that was an interesting message there for us. And then just below that, this is a lovely message because we have the angel wings. And so this is that we are receiving angel guidance. So it's a beautiful energy of just trusting and knowing that we are being guided and we are being taken care of. We are protected spiritually. So above that, we also have the watering can, and the watering can is representative of nurturing. So the need to nurture something in order to help it grow. So it's interesting for me because it was pointing in the direction of the angel wings. So I read that as the need to trust in our guidance that we are being given, and to be able to nurture and grow our spiritual connection as well to the universe. So whether that be through meditation, just getting back out in nature, and just connecting on a spiritual level so that we can really listen to that guidance, really trust our intuition, and trust that we can really rely on having a good faith towards being guided to a better life for ourselves, if that makes any sense. Sorry, I got my words all jumbled up there, but trusting that we can have faith that we are being guided, whatever that faith is for you. It's something different for everyone, but it's really just about taking that time to connect on a spiritual level, however you choose to do that. But we're really being called to perhaps nurture that side of ourselves as well, because it's our life is all about balance. It is all about finding that balance in our spiritual, emotional and mental state of mind, and taking care of ourselves physically obviously as well. So it's just about finding the balance in life and having a good faith and a good understanding of your spiritual connection. You really just nurturing that aspect in your life could really make a big difference in moving forward this week. And we also have another initial, and this one is the letter C. So again, possibly the initial of a person, a place, an occupation, or an opportunity or experience coming in for some of you there. And so we'll move along here to this lower part of the board. So we also have the feather, and the feather is all about free-flowing movement and freedom. So that's a really lovely energy for all of us to be working towards absolute freedom. And having that spiritual, nurturing that spiritual side of ourselves really could bring in that absolute freedom that we're perhaps all looking for. So that's a really lovely energy for the week, looking for and finding that freedom in our lives. Then we have quite a jumble going on here. So we do have the turtle. I love this little guy. And so the turtle is representative of just going with the flow and just taking it easy. So it's just about, obviously, maybe if we're looking at making some changes in our lives, perhaps sometimes it can be frustrating. It doesn't feel like it's moving fast enough. But it's just a reminder here for some of us just to try to go with the flow a little bit more and take it easy, because we're also seeing here the wooden peg, and that's just reminding us to hang in there. So again, just trying to relax and enjoy the journey and go with the flow, and we're being reminded to just hang on in there, because changes are happening and there's always movement. We're always moving forward, and so sometimes maybe we're not moving as quick as we would like, but we're just being reminded to hang on in there. And next to that we also have the otter. And that's a great little charm as well, because the otter also just reminds us to find that balance between looking for the fun and the joy in our lives, because that's going to help us balance out the stress. So if there's any stress coming in, if things aren't moving quick enough and we're required to sort of hang in there and just try and chill out and take our time for a little bit and enjoy the journey, the otter is a reminder of us to look for the joy and the fun in our lives right now, because that looking for that happiness, looking for the fun in our lives is going to balance out any stress of waiting and hanging on in there, and any feelings of frustration. It just balances out that stress. So we're looking for just enjoying being in the moment right now, and that's definitely could be a very specific message for some of you, because we also have right underneath that otter, we have the Virgo charm and the Scorpio charm as well. So for some of you, it could just be a reminder. Sorry, let me focus on you there. It could be a reminder for any Virgo, any Scorpio zodiac signs in particular. That's a good reminder for all of us, but it may be that you're being called to pay particular close attention. That could be if you've got Virgo or Scorpio in your life. In your life, yeah, if you're surrounded by Virgos and Scorpios, but also if you have Virgo or Scorpio in your birth chart, that could just be that you're being called to pay particularly close attention to that message, just to go with the flow, to hang on in there and just really enjoy being in the present and enjoy the good things that are surrounding us right now, because there's freedom showing up for us here. It's a lovely, positive, free-flowing energy. So we're definitely, going in the right direction this week. We just maybe need to just chill out and enjoy the journey. So for some of you, also maybe particularly for the Scorpio and Virgo here, we do also have the heart, the red heart button, and that for me literally just represents a romantic love. So as we were talking about earlier with the candlestick, that perhaps for some of you that could be a romantic connection. So maybe, as I was saying, that you could be getting back into dating again. Virgos, Scorpios, any zodiac sign really, it could be for any of you looking to get out there and start dating again. Then we're definitely seeing some symbols here with the red heart button showing us that there's definitely romance coming in for the week for some of you. And if you're already in a relationship with somebody, or just with yourself as well, it's about paying attention to your loved ones or somebody special or particular in your life, but also for yourself as well. So definitely lots of love coming in there for the week, which is really great. Just above that, we do have the spanner, and that is representative of some work needing to be done. So as we're moving towards looking at creating that freedom, and we're perhaps like making up rules for ourselves and making some changes in our lives, letting go of old cycles and old habits. Definitely looking at making some changes this week, and that does require a certain amount of work. As it is above the red heart here, maybe for some of you that could be that perhaps a relationship that you're in is requiring a little bit more of your attention and focus this week. So perhaps a little bit of work to be done there. And with the clear heart just above it here, that just tells us to keep an open and clear, honest heart. So just open communication and being clear and honest with each other and our loved ones and ourselves. That could be the work that we're being called upon to do here, just to keep an open, honest heart. As I said, within relationships, or just with ourselves as well, about how we're moving forward, and how to keep going and how to keep moving forward. So going forward with an open, honest heart there for some of us. So that's all really good, positive energy. Even with the work that's required, it doesn't look like anything negative. So just putting in a little bit of effort, I think, is all that's required for this week. And then we also have this lovely charm. It's so cool. I love it. It's the pineapple. And the pineapple represents a warm welcome. It can also represent luxury as well. So it's a really lovely, almost like abundant energy of luxury, but it also really represents a warm welcome as well. So for some of you this week, it's really surrounding yourself with people you love and lots of happiness, and anything you're entering into, anything you're starting this week, you should get a nice warm friendly welcome there as well. And the arrow just above it is pointing in the upwards direction, so we're moving on up in the right direction because this represents reaching your goals. Okay, and it can sometimes represent a need to protect yourself or being defensive, but I'm not seeing that with any other charms surrounding it, and I am seeing it moving in a forwards upwards direction, and it's right above the pineapple there, which is a really lovely positive energy of a warm, friendly, welcoming energy. So definitely working towards reaching those goals this week for some of us, hopefully all of us. So we're all working towards that. Really just lovely, easygoing, free-flowing, lovely energy there. So really working hard towards reaching our goals, and as I said here, with a little bit of work and effort required, but it's all worth it because we're all reaching our goals there. So lots of fantastic messages here. You also have a couple of extra, for some of us, we have a couple of extra initials here. So that is the letter V. Okay, and that was closely linked to the turtle, which was that kind of like taking it easy, kind of going with the flow energy, and it's also very closely linked to the feather, which was the symbol of freedom. And then over here we also have the initial of the letter I, which I'm so sorry, it's not very clear at all. They're very pale, unfortunately. And we also have the initial of the letter D. Okay, so just to reiterate, if I can focus again, we had the W up here, the letter B, we also have the letter C, and here we have a V, an I, and the letter D as well. So again, just to remind you, it's the possibly an initial of a person, a place, an occupational opportunity or experience. So that really may not resonate with you at all, but it really could be a very specific message for some of you. So I think a really, really good week. Lots going on. I just double check that we don't have anything hiding. So definitely lots going on. Hopefully, letting go of those old cycles and bad habits and behaviours, being able to release and let go of those and move forward. Then we're rewriting our own rules, and we're perhaps finding that balance as well in our lives. Nurturing our spiritual side as well, moving on towards reaching our goals, a little bit of hard work and effort, keeping an open, honest heart and mind as well, and then just going with the flow, finding the absolute joy in our lives and just enjoying the journey to try and balance out that any stress that may be coming in. So we're just being called to hang on in there for a little bit longer and just try and enjoy the week as much as we can. So definitely, hopefully, some good positive messages for us there. I see some really good things to look forward to in the week, and I hope that some of you were able to resonate with those messages. So I'm going to zoom out now, and I also want to draw some oracle cards as well, just to clarify some of the messages here on the board. So let me just zoom out for you. Okay, so hopefully you can all still see these lovely charms still quite clearly. So I'm going to go straight into the Spellcasting Oracle deck. So this is one of my favourites to use, particularly for these weekly readings, because they always give really good, clear messages of guidance and inspiration for our week. So let's give those a little shuffle. And what messages have we got for everyone? Whoops. Well, that was quite a few too many, I think. So we'll just pop those back in and we'll just give it an extra shuffle. Oh, well, we'll definitely take that one. Okay, so it means business now. Well, okay, won't ignore that. So let's take that one and then we'll get one more. Oops. Take one more message there. Okay, so let's have a closer look at this one. Okay, yeah. Oops. That is a really good message. That reads confidence. Maybe I'm too close here. Sorry. My lighting's gone a bit dark. So that message is confidence. So definitely, I feel in relation to, well, for some of you, it could be in relation to the legal issue that maybe is being highlighted for some of you here. So just being confident and hopefully trusting and having faith that that will all be coming to an end soon. And it's just about finding our confidence. If you're changing your routine or trying to end the cycle of anything negative that doesn't serve us anymore, and moving forward into new beginnings and reaching our goals, that really definitely does take a really good inner strength, and it takes a lot of confidence for us to really continue to keep pushing forward and persevering towards reaching our goals. So maybe a very specific message to some of us there, but confidence is key for this week, it seems. And then we also have talent as well. Okay, so this could be the week for some of you to really have the confidence to believe in yourself. You do have the talent to reach your goals and move yourself forward. So as we were saying, there's some work and effort required, and it may require some patience, so you may need to just hang on in there, but definitely you're being called upon to really have belief and trust in your talents and abilities, to find your confidence and to use your skills and your talents to help you reach your goals and move you forward. Okay, so that's a really lovely message for some of you there, or for anyone who that resonates with. So I'm going to quickly just finish the reading here. This is my mini Moonology Oracle deck. So I love these little cards, just to really summarize the reading and just to give us a quick final message there. So let's have a look what we're being given for this week. And the message is a new start is coming. Okay, so remember, we're being called upon to just go with the flow and to be patient, to hang on in there, because definitely a new start is coming in for us here. So it will be well worth the wait, I'm seeing, because anything you've been working towards with reaching your goals here, and as I said, it's just above the pineapple here, which is a warm welcome. So this is something you may have been really wanting and really working hard towards for some of us, and it's definitely coming in here with that lovely luxurious pineapple that's bringing in lots of abundance for us as well. So a really good week, I feel, hopefully for everyone. Lots of really good positive messages there. Definitely time this week, just take some time to really nurture that spiritual side of yourself, whichever way that that is for you, whether it's through meditation, as I said, or getting back out into nature, just surrounding yourself with the things you love, really, because that's what we're looking for with that otter here. We're just looking for the things that we enjoy and the things that we love, because we want to enjoy the journey along the way. So it is really good to work towards our goals, to build on your confidence and trust in yourself to reach those goals, but also you want to enjoy the journey along the way as well. So have fun getting out there and socializing this week. Have a fantastic week. Thank you so much for being here and bringing all of your positive energy and support to my channel. I really appreciate it. And if you really like this video, please feel free to hit the like button, and also you could subscribe to my channel if you wish and you'd like to continue seeing more of these charm videos in the future.